Like him or not, he is the next president.
Why?
Well, we're going to talk. We're going to talk about that on the show too. We're going to talk about why, in fact, Donald Trump will be the next president of the United States. Um, what else are we going to talk about? We're going to talk about
The dumb truck drivers in Worcester that
oh
can't
my
handle going
goodness.
under the bridges.
Yeah, why is there so many trucks? Last week there was a truck that went in the water and killed somebody. There
That's
was
a pickup truck.
Yep, there was a truck that went
No,
down
that
the
guy
hill.
was good. The pickup truck was good. He didn't get hurt, but he got charged.
Oh, okay. And then there was a truck that was rolling down the hill, and the moving truck rolled down and hit. Don't be shushing me. That was the boss, Chantel Bethia. Shout outs to Chantel, the boss of Mass Appeal Radio, who our show, the Oclock Shadow, runs off of. And if you also are looking for any inquiries, if you hear the 5 o'clock Shadow and hear my beautiful voice, Worcester, as beautiful as it is,
Boy.
What was I saying? I've been annoying you with all weekend.
I'm not even going to tell you because you're annoying. Why
It's
would
okay. I
tell
wrote
you the
it.
annoying
You don't have to
stuff?
tell me. I wrote it down. This is different. This is different. So if you want to be different, like Truthit and Nia and Joy and all the other acts and shows that we have on Mass Appeal Radio, and you are interested in having your own show on Mass Appeal Radio, I mean, you can try. You won't do better than me, but you can try. Then you just go to massappealradio.com and look for information to having your own show, pricing and everything. I mean, it's a good deal. It's a good deal. It's like I'm famous now. Can you believe it? I'm famous.
I believe it.
I mean, you should. So that's some other stuff we're going to talk about.
All right.
Do you think I could, as famous as I am, do you think I could date a 20-year-old? Because my age is around 37.
I know that 20-year-old better watch out.
Okay, watch out now. This is different, okay? All right, so we are going to go to Never Ending by Rihanna, and we'll be right back. All right.
I can't yell.
But you could talk. You could talk more.
I was speaking. Otherwise, it's going to sound like I'm yelling.
No, but you're talking.
I'm talking.
So, what's going on with the dump trucks in Worcester?
Worcester. So the article says a dump truck crash extensively damaged the Providence and Worcester Railroad Bridge over Southbridge Street, forcing the closure of the road. Can you even believe this, though? Because here's the thing. That is a crazy road as it is.
Yeah.
This dump truck, from what it says, was driving with its dump truck up in the air.
So the back of it that
Was
usually
up.
holds like stuff in it. Okay. All right.
Under this big, humongous, massive bridge
Mm-hmm.
over by Miss Worcester Diner.
Mm-hmm.
And damaged this humongous bridge.
Okay.
The 33-year-old was not. he was driving a 2008 Kenworth dump truck, and they will not tell us who he is. So we were all asked today to avoid Southbridge Street from Hammond to Lafayette. So we'll see how it goes tomorrow over there.
Well, you know why they wouldn't tell his name, right?
Because Worcester wants to get him.
Yeah, Massachusetts drivers are crazy. They don't listen. If they find out who this guy is, it's like the reason why I was late or the reason why whatever. You know, sometimes and for me when things like that happen, I take pictures and I celebrate because usually 9 times out of 10 I'm running late for stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So now I have a built-in excuse. So I don't get mad at stuff like that. But I can see how some people really do get mad.
I can't even because 10 right down the street there on the corner of Hammond and Southbridge Street, you have that bridge right behind the gas station that trucks are consistently getting stuck under.
Yep.
And keep on going down to Cambridge Street where they have hanging things
Mm-hmm.
that have flashy yellow lights that if you hit this, you're going to hit the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And guess where the truck still gets stuck?
Let me guess.
bridge.
Dang it. All right, applaud Joy for taking my answer from me. But that's the city we live in. That's Worcester.
Yeah, and I want to start giving some driving lessons.
Joy, listen. Okay, listen, I love you. You are my wife. But do you care to share the story of the first day?
I was 18.
Okay, all right. You were 18. Share the story.
And have never driven a day in my life.
Never driven a day in your life. Share the story of the first day that you got your driver's license.
So I was driving through McDonald's drive-through. This is a girl who grew up driving on the bus, walking the city streets, never drove a day until driving school 3 or 4 times, and then my husband taught me how to drive. There's my excuse right there. You taught me how to drive.
All right, what happened?
Went out with a friend, got my license, said, we'll go to McDonald's, get some food, go through the drive-through. I don't know what I'm doing. I hit the drive-through with my mirror.
And you damaged the building, didn't you?
Damaged the little thing under the drive-through. The little metal thing. It was already damaged before I got there. As a matter of fact, it's not like a coincidence of the day. It was like as soon as you got your license, you drove right to McDonald's, right? Yes, and I had to pay for that for 6 years. But guess what? My driving record is perfect.
Now, yeah.
Right now.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Applaud women drivers. Yeah, I mean, hey, if it works, if you feel good about that, I feel good about it for you.
I was a kid.
Okay, all right. We all do crazy stuff. You're right. We all do crazy stuff.
How many times did you crash into Burger King? The bushes.
No. You know what? Let me see. What were some of the craziest things I did while driving? I remember my niece.
How many minivans did you wreck?
Yeah, I crashed a couple of my father's minivans, but I blame him because he always let me drive them. It just, I did. I remember it was, I can't think of a van that I was
sometimes you gotta say no.
Yeah, I did mess up a couple of them, but now it's like I'm the best driver in the world. I'm safe, I drive perfect. I could drive anything, too.
Yes, you are my old lady driver.
Yes, I can drive.
Sunday driver.
Yep, I could drive anything. No matter what.
Except for a Penske truck in Boston.
All right, well, and there's other stuff going in Worcester. Suspect.
What else you got happening? Suspect
in Worcester shooting arrested in Rhode Island. Police have arrested a Worcester man accused in a shooting on Merrick Street last week. Xavier Grajales, 19, faces charges that he fired a gun near 66 Merrick Street on May 3rd. A man was shot, suffering an injury that was not life-threatening, police said. Police said last week the shot spotter system detected rounds had been fired on Merrick Street around 11:15 p.m. Witnesses told officers about 12 to 15 people were fighting just before the gunfire and that 2 vehicles left the area. Police found one of the cars later with bullet holes in it.
Oh.
That's crazy. So, that's crazy. So,
shout out to Andrea.
Okay.
To us.
Oh, shout out to Jessica and Andrea. And Jessica, I am not laying down right now. She'll get that. She is an inside joke. Applaud me in my inside jokes. So they caught that guy that was doing the shooting.
Good.
I mean,
that makes me feel a little bit.
You know what was weird about this story is because one person who got shot, he waited 30 minutes before calling the police.
Well, that's just dumb.
Or saying I need help because I got shot.
That's not a smart thing.
Well, I mean,
they get no kudos for them.
Well, they're fighting and everything. I know that they're fighting, so I guess they didn't want to get in trouble for the fight. So but still, I got shot.
For 30 minutes with a bullet in your police, because that's the smart thing to do right there.
Yeah, that's a little much. But you know what we have to talk about too?
What?
This past weekend.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
Oh, hello, Miss Sky. I'm glad you're listening.
Okay, we got, we thank you. Listen, we thank all of our listeners who are out there listening to us. We appreciate it, and we hope you guys continue. All 3 of you. No, you also can tune in on the TuneIn Radio app, too. I know that's the preferred choice for most people. I've heard that we sound better on TuneIn than we do on, but hey, either way, if you can hear us and you pick us up, we thank you for it. Help us pay the bills. So, so this weekend,
Mother's Day.
Yep, it was Mother's Day. How did you enjoy your Mother's Day? Is your husband the baddest man on the planet, or what?
He's pretty bad. He did a very nice job.
Yep, I did.
He did. He did a very, very nice job.
So, what did you do?
What did I do? I did nothing.
Okay, so explain. No, not what did you do as in work. or in chores. I'm talking about explain your weekend to the listeners out there.
So I woke up, and my 15-year-old daughter, I'm always the first one up in the house besides her, because she gets up at 5:30 on school days as well. So she woke up right around the time that I woke up, and I heard her coming up the stairs. So I just kind of pretended I was sleeping to see what she was up to. She cooked us all some pancakes, which was the nicest thing she's done in a very long time. So I appreciate that.
Okay.
And then we went to church.
Yep.
Got some carnations, and we got a family picture taken.
Yes, we did.
We did. All 40,000 of us. And then we came home, and you started cooking dinner.
That's right. What did you have for dinner?
I had steaks, not just regular steaks, some beautiful ribeye steaks. Corn on the cob. Baked potatoes.
And what else?
And what else?
I don't know, but you know what?
Your mother had a lobster.
Speaking of lobster, that's what I was about to mention. Yeah.
Yuck.
No, I don't hate lobsters how they taste.
But Larry was cute.
See, that's the problem. You're giving lobsters names, and then the lobster.
From SpongeBob, Larry the lobster.
Can we stop that?
Yeah, go ahead.
You gave him you gave the lobster a name, and he came to the house cooked. By the grace of the Lord, we didn't cook him.
Thank God, because I did not want to cook him.
Right, and then we were Googling all before we got the lobster, do lobster scream, and then we found out that the air bubbles in their shells is what makes the noise.
And it makes it sound like they're screaming, "Help me, help me!"
No, it doesn't. No,
yes,
it doesn't say help me out.
It
goes when the air bubbles. But so I'm thinking about going vegan.
Good luck.
That's another thing too. We have to talk about how you don't support me.
I'm saying good luck to you because I can't afford you and Sky to go vegan.
Stop saying you can't afford it.
William.
Vegetables are cheaper.
No, vegetables are not cheaper.
Okay, let me get it out first.
Okay.
Going vegan is not as expensive as you think it is. You know, there's people in the meat industry who put out the information that, going vegan costs so much money and you can't afford it. But you can afford going vegan.
Why not just plain vegetarian?
Maybe that, maybe I'll do
with
that.
like white meat, chicken occasionally, and fish.
No chicken. And that's another thing too, right? I was talking to someone else about this earlier. Jesus, because they was like, we don't think God put animals there for us to eat. But Jesus, they ate fish.
Those fish, that's right.
Yeah, they ate fish. So
I don't like fish though, so I can't join you in this club.
Maybe I'll only eat fish. How about that?
You're going to have to teach me how to cook fish because I don't know how to cook fish, and I don't even think you know how to cook fish. Your mom's going to have to come and teach us how to cook some fish.
I know how to cook
But then
fish.
It's not going to be healthy. It's going to be fried.
Fried fish, baked
Although she
fish.
could bake some good salmon, you said.
Fried fish, baked fish. Yeah, it don't have to be. So maybe I'll go vegetarian.
Vegetarian.
Fish or vegetarian. So a lot of vegetarians eat fish.
Yes, but vegans do not. Will you be drinking milk? In your coffee, will you be drinking half and half?
Okay, so see now this is my issue with veganism, right?
Yes.
Or vegans. They milk the cow. They're not abusing anything.
Sky told me that she saw a video on YouTube of them torturing the cows by using the machines and over milking.
Oh.
Maybe we should buy a cow.
Like 320 jokes flashed in my head quick, and it said, no. That's why I paused like that. No. If we could have, but then you know what? The cow wouldn't be living free.
He'd be living free in the bed.
He'd be chained.
He could live on the deck.
He wouldn't be able to go where he wants to go. He wouldn't be able to do what he wants to do. No, we can't do that.
See, but the thing with you being a vegetarian is I've been with you when you were a vegetarian. About how old is this guy? Almost 16, so about 17 years old.
You remember when I was a vegetarian?
Yes, I have a burn on my face still from you being a vegetarian. I got popped with the grease.
Oh, okay. All right. I was like, what the heck is she talking about?
You were vegetarian for 363 days.
Yep, the day after Thanksgiving to the day before the next Thanksgiving. Yes.
So, how do I know that this isn't going to happen again? Because then you got very sick.
No, what I did was I ate
gorged.
mozzarella sticks. I lived off of French fries and mozzarella sticks.
And meatless hamburgers from McDonald's.
Yeah, no. Oh,
Those
yeah.
are
That was
disgusting.
tough. That was tough. But I don't know. I just don't. Anything I think, okay, so maybe not complete vegan, but anything that encourages herding of other animals, except fish.
So you think that you personally are going to make a difference?
If enough people, see, this is the whole thing about, Donald Trump.
No, that's
a
what
lot
I mean.
of
You're
people
going to have to stand up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you support me now?
Not vegan. I'll support you as a vegetarian.
Okay.
Your diet. Can I say that out loud?
What? Yeah, you can say diabetic.
You're diabetic. I didn't know who knows your business.
Okay.
You're diabetic, and you need to make sure you're getting the right nutrients. Being a vegan, I don't think you get the right nutrients without having to buy all these extra vitamins and more things that will cost so much more money. So you want to be a vegetarian, and you're going to be eating more fish. That's okay, because you're still going to get all the protein and stuff that you need. Do you understand?
So are you saying, do you understand, like, you listening to me, sucker, or do you understand what I'm trying to say?
That one.
Okay, yeah, I understand a little bit of what you're trying to say.
Good.
But, so what's trending right now? Let me see what's trending.
I just don't know.
Let's see. iOS.
Sky just said, do not fight with me about this. Everything in soy has protein.
Soy.
But half a gallon of soy milk is almost the same. Is more than a gallon of milk.
Mm-hmm.
So she doesn't understand that because she doesn't buy groceries yet.
Okay.
So she'll get there. She'll text me again in a minute.
All right. So Ozzy Osbourne is missing.
Oh, because he and his wife just split up, didn't they? After 30-something years of marriage.
Yeah, but I guess
now he's missing?
Yeah, I guess after he moved out of her house, he's nowhere to be found.
He ran away?
Yeah.
I would run away. If you left me, I would run away for a little while.
Really?
Yeah. Go on vacation. I'm just kidding.
Okay. Go on vacation. We got it. Okay.
No, that's sad that he's missing.
All right, let me ask you another question, okay?
Sure.
Since we're here in 5 o'clock shadow, and, you know, we kind of jumping a little bit, but I want to ask you this question. I had a serious debate this past weekend at my Men of Color think tank meeting.
Oh, Lord. Go ahead.
White lies. Are white lies okay?
As opposed to no lies, telling the whole truth.
Yes, the whole truth always. Is there ever room for a white lie? Are you still a good person if you say a white lie?
It depends, I think, on what the white lie is, because we have little white lies to our children all the time.
So you're saying it's okay?
I think every situation is going to be different.
So you're saying it's okay?
Honey, it's
yay
a
or nay? No, it's not a gray
matter.
It's a black. Okay, see, you know what? Ironically, I kind of agree with you that it's a gray matter.
Because there are certain people, like, when I'm in court, I cannot have a white lie. I have to tell the whole truth, the truth, so help me God. But so let's use you. I know you think white lies are good because you white lie to me all the time.
How so?
How much money did you spend on Amazon this month, William? Yeah.
I listen. I don't like your attitude. No. Okay. So can I tell you why those are white lies?
Sure.
Because you have a thing with Amazon, right? So like, let's say if I said, Joy, I want to go down the street and spend $15 at McDonald's. You say, okay, no problem.
No.
You would have no problem with it. But if you looked and saw that I spent the same $15 on something on Amazon, you get irate. That's the problem.
Yeah. But the reasoning is...
No, wait. Okay, see, I was wishing you were here listening. Because, see what we're talking about? Because when I said that, and that little pause, that was her pointing at me like trying to maneuver. What was that for?
Because I'm trying to word my words correctly without misbehaving.
Okay.
The reason I get upset about Amazon is because you buy things you already have on Amazon.
Okay.
You buy them in How many Fitbits do you have? Not on. How many do you have? Yeah, where's your new one that you just bought? Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Look at you. You lost it.
I really did lose it.
All right, Worcester. We gotta look for it.
I lost my Fitbit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you have your go bag. Look at that.
My Fitbit I just had a Fitbit and it's missing. I hope I lost it in the car or something.
Sky has it.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Books.
Woo-wee. I just panicked. So anyways, yeah, I have 2 Fitbits, but one was the newer one that just came out.
Yeah, so you have to get the new one. How many wedding rings do you have, William? Please tell the city of Worcester, how many wedding bands do you have? Roughly. Give me a rough estimate.
About 7 wedding bands. Okay, 7 wedding bands since I was 7 wedding bands. But the reason why I have so many wedding bands is because I love you so much. I had to get 17 rings.
Really? So you have them on your fingers and your toes.
No, but I don't mind. Whatever.
I love you.
But okay, so what was your point?
No, that was my problem with Amazon. You said I wouldn't have a problem with you going to McDonald's, but I have a problem with Amazon. That's why.
No, but but so what if that's what I buy? That's almost like you getting upset because I keep buying Cheetos after Cheetos
But
after
I eat
Cheetos
them.
after Cheetos.
But I eat them.
Yes, I understand that you eat them, but it doesn't matter. If you're spending the same amount of money as I'm spending, why are you getting upset with me?
I'm not upset.
Are we going to fight?
We're not fighting.
I think we should fight.
No, we're not going to fight.
That would make it more entertaining.
Everybody who knows us knows we're going to fight. We're not going to fight.
Everyone knows us, knows we're going to fight, but we're not going to fight.
We're not
So anyways,
gonna do it.
back to white lies. So
Yes.
you say white lies are okay.
In some aspects, yes.
So if we...
Like, how much money did I spend at Kohl's? It's going to be a white lie. No, I'm just kidding.
How much money did you spend at Kohl's?
$25.
Okay, we're talking about too much business
Yeah,
here.
go ahead.
Stuff. But yeah, okay, so my thing is, right, it's all about your heart situation with the white lie.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think white lies are bad if it's like to save someone's life. Like the midwives, like when they were looking to kill all the male babies, and I don't think that's bad. But I think white lies to get Moses,
Okay.
to get yourself out of trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I think that might be a white lie.
And that's bad.
I don't know, because I do it. So I don't want to indict myself on anything. But yeah, there are some white lies but I don't really think I think the Lord knows your heart, and the Lord knows sometimes you say them things to get out of trouble.
You just don't want to fight about it.
But I just don't like it because you don't want no hate, right?
Right.
This is different. I can't deal with people hating me. I can't. I don't like it.
The more the merrier.
I bet. Yeah, you're used to it. I can't be. I don't like people hating me at all.
People don't like my honesty.
Yeah, sometimes. But sometimes yeah. Well, we're about to go to break. Here is Bizzle with No Hate.
Do you have chapstick?
Yes.
Thanks.
Wait, I had it.
Oh,
she did find my Fitbit?
she texted me, look at, hello, I have it. How did she
Ask
have
her,
it?
where was it?
Oh. 63 degrees and sunny in Worcester. I killed my daughter. And it's going to be as low as 38 tonight with a frost advisory and a weather statement that it is going to be quite windy for the rest of the evening tonight. Tomorrow's weather will be about 69 degrees, sunny, partly cloudy, and 45 degrees for the low. 0% chance of precipitation.
No rain.
No rain.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I can
That's
deal with that.
exciting.
Yep. And that was your traffic and weather brought to you by the 5 O'Clock Shadow, sponsored by Curry Management. So, do you think we're going to actually get any spring weather this year?
It is right now. This is spring. This is spring weather. 65 and 70 degrees is spring weather. This is lovely weather.
This is not. Listen, even though they say it's 65 degrees, it feels cold out there.
It was windy today. It was like blow your car windy today.
Yeah, it was windy today.
That's why it was chilly. But it was really, really though in the sun it was really warm. Like tomorrow at work, I may take some people outside. It'll be that nice out in the sun.
Listen, okay, so I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt, right?
Nobody told you to do that.
Well, it's usually in 65 degrees. It feels okay. Just not in Worcester.
Just not today.
Yeah, 60 degrees in Worcester feels like winter, as opposed to 60 degrees like in North Carolina.
60 degrees in North Carolina is warmer because it's always hot there. Like 60 degrees is probably a relief in North Carolina.
Whatever. I don't know. But so let's get into this.
Oh, I don't want to.
We're gonna have to get. We have to, honey.
All right, go ahead.
We're gonna
I'm
have
ready.
to get into this.
Go ahead.
Nia Vice with Nia Wheel. All right, so we gotta have, you gotta do your relationship thing. We got some relationship questions we're gonna ask you. I'm gonna try this again. I'm gonna try to play the music while we talk. Let's try this. And this is our
favorite song.
This is yes, it is our favorite song.
From Love Jones.
Yes, from Love Jones. I can't believe that's where you know the song.
Well,
from.
that's where I remember it from. I really heard it on the Huxtables.
Okay. All right. Well, let's see if how this is. And so since Nia Will is not here, her name, so her last name is Will. So I say Nia Will. So since Nia's not here, we're going to do Joy Vice today.
All right.
And this is Monday, May 9th. Dear Joy, I've been seeing a guy for almost a year. At first, we had so much fun together, flirting constantly, text all the time, and grew to love each other very much. He is away at university. She doesn't say what university, she just says university. So we have to contact via message, FaceTime, or call, and he comes back once every 2 weeks. Now, we barely message, let alone talk on the phone. I feel like our conversations are boring and that he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. If they need a pickup. In person, we get along fine. Yesterday, he messaged saying that he extremely missed me. He has been really sad lately, and I feel like this is one of the reasons we are struggling to communicate. But I know that he communicates easily with his friends, and they will talk about so much random stuff. How do I pick up / perk up our conversations? Do I bring back the joking around? How do I bring the joking around and make him really want to talk to me? Joy, answer.
I'm going to try to be as neutral as I can. With this kind of thing where you guys have only been together, you've been seeing each other for about a year, and he's away. My concern is that he's very busy with school. He's got studying, he's got this, he's got that, he's got all of his schoolwork all wrapped up, and he has to think of you. So I would just try to, think of things that you can do more so to keep it exciting when he comes, and message him and be, what's the word?
I don't know.
Honest, and let him know that you're trying to perk things up. You want to know what you can do to make things better on your end. If it's anything on your end, it could just be on his end, because it's school and traveling and stuff.
That's your answer?
Yeah.
All right, let me give...
My real answer wouldn't have been like that.
Well, this is different, okay? This is different. Let Truthit drop some truth on you, honey. First of all, what you need to do is, if he has a brother or a cousin, you need to date him, okay? Date the brother or the cousin. If anything, that'll get him talking again. And then when he finds out that y'all dating, he says, how could you do this to him? Say, oh, I was just joking. Something that you don't do anymore. That's how you fix that relationship.
Really?
You know what the problem is with some women, and I don't want to say all women. The problem with some women is y'all nag when there's a problem. And that only makes the problems worse. If we stressed out at university, if I was going to university like he is, I don't know what university, but if I was going to university, I want some time, to breathe, to get, I don't want you up my throat talking about, how can we talk? How can we make it work? How can we laugh again?
And they've been together for not even a year.
Yeah, and you've only been together with him for a cup of coffee. I bet you, honey, I bet you don't even know his middle name. That's another problem. I bet you don't know his middle name. I used to have this problem. That's why I can relate to her. I used to have this problem in high school. In high school, on the way to the movie theater, why are we messing around? Don't you know I love you? Why don't you say it back to me? So, hey, listen, I know I ended up with you, but I fell in love with every female I came in contact with.
Oh, that was you. I thought that was the girl.
No, that was me. That was.
Oh, I thought you were imitating the girl.
No, I'm not imitating the girl. Let's play the music again because now I don't get it. So let us go to another one, right?
Go ahead.
Well, wait. Let me do this first. All right. This is a long one, so I hope I hope you guys are all ready. Nope, I hope you guys are all ready to. Will you stop? I hope you guys are all ready to hear. Yeah, this one is a really tough one to deal with, but I'm going to try to attempt to ask it anyways and see where you go. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
My husband is 37 and cheated on me with a 20-year-old. Why? That's it.
Well, I can just put it into she's 20, and that to me is a little not okay. Like, I can't even say why. I can't. Like, I don't know anything there. I know nothing. I know that you are your age, and if you cheated on me with a 20-year-old, I'm not going to fix me. I'm going to fix you out the door.
I mean that sounds nice, but first off, the ages are
that's
irrelevant.
what I mean. It doesn't. I don't know why. I don't know anything else. I have a statement in front of me.
Right, because Nia Long she's knocking on 50. Nia Long's at least in her mid 40s, and all it would take was Nia to say, "Well," and I'd be like, "Listen, honey, it ain't working out. Tell the kids I said take it easy." Janet Jackson, 50.
She got a baby.
Oh, she's turning 50.
No, she got a baby coming.
Listen,
turn away from that.
Listen, you get one shot at life sometimes. Janet and I will work it out. Like, listen, I'll see the baby on the weekends. I don't know how it would happen, but yeah. So, listen, the reason. Okay, your husband is 37 and cheated on you with a 20-year-old. All right, I'm gonna give.
He needs to feel youthful.
No, that's not it. It's something. Listen. The reason why he cheated on you is because it's something you're not doing.
Wait a minute.
Do your job.
William.
Listen, if I'm stuffed, right? If I've eaten a lot of food, if my stomach is full of food, I'm not gonna go to McDonald's. Why do we keep going to McDonald's? Because he ain't eat at home.
William. No.
All right, go ahead. So then explain it to me then.
No, just no. Like, if that's the reason, then that's the reason. But you can't say that. That's just mean.
Listen, we're humans. Humans need reality. Sometimes men cheat because they ain't getting. Sometimes women cheat because they're not getting what they want at home.
A 20. Whatever. No.
Why do you keep? You have to say something more than. The world isn't nice, but we still. Listen, I'm not saying I would or I have. I'm just saying that.
You better not.
All I'm saying is that, listen, if maybe because her questions are just as short as this question. Like, my husband cheated on me, why?
I need more info.
Yeah, we need more info. Probably she was short with him like that.
One little tiny sentence gives me nothing to go on.
Yeah, so this is what happens. When you get married and you're married for a long time, a lot of times people, there is no excuse for cheating. Thank you for that.
Thank you.
Listen.
Who was that?
That was Matthew.
Thank you, Matthew.
Listen, I agree. There is no excuse for
No. No. That's why I keep. And you, if you could see him right now, you'd want to hit him.
Listen, I'm gonna applaud Matthew's answer. Okay, so listen, sometimes there is.
No, there is not.
I think sometimes there is.
Tell me when, please.
Okay.
Please tell me.
If I'm not getting...
You're going to be getting the couch.
No, I'm just saying, if a man, because, I'm completely happy and content.
Go ahead, finish your
If a man's not getting what he needs at home, right?
Yeah.
And he doesn't want to just leave because, you got kids, you invest a lot.
Oh, yeah,
a family
sure,
is an investment.
Sure.
You don't want to just blow up the whole family.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, go ahead.
Is Duke Ellington still playing? Yeah, no, so Maybe he should have more than one wife.
Maybe you shouldn't be in America then. It's not legal here, so no.
I don't know.
Everything you're saying, I'm saying no. No.
Yeah, but
you can't. Cheating is not an option. I don't know how long have you guys been married. Has he cheated before? Are there is his history cheating? Because some people will always cheat. It's just what they want to do. I need more to this story.
Listen, I'm not digging deeper and deeper, Matt, but I would just like to say that if...
Yes, he is.
No, I'm not. Okay, maybe I'm digging just a little bit, but I still think that when someone cheats, they're not automatically always the guilty party. Not always.
But it makes them the guilty party.
No, it does.
It does.
It doesn't.
Because they took out of their marital...
Yes, especially from a biblical standpoint,
yes.
it's
Once
wrong.
you take that foot and you step on out of that zone, you're done. Like, no, you can't.
So let me ask you a question.
Yes.
If I cheated on you, would you leave me and be gone for good, or would you try to reconcile?
Reconcile.
Would you try to reconcile?
God forbid I ever have to deal with this.
Mm-hmm.
We would probably reconcile, but I would need a break for a little while. I would need to be away from you for a little while.
Like how long?
Honey, I don't know.
A day?
Oh, no.
But you just said you don't know, but now a day is not long enough.
I know a day is not long enough because I know for one day you would still be driving me crazy. It would need to be a little bit of time just to collect myself again.
Okay, so if you ever cheated on me, I would never.
There would be no reconciling.
There'd be no reconcile at all, ever, because just the thought of you being with someone else would haunt.
And that is why I would need some time away from you. I would need to be not even just leave me for a little while. Go do you.
But Beyonce, she made up with Jay-Z, and Jay-Z cheated on her.
Give them a hand clap. Good for them.
Give Beyonce a hand clap for setting an example for all women. So you really would take me back, huh?
I would. It depends. It all depends.
I'm that good, huh?
No, I just know that we have invested.
What are you talking about?
Years
that's what I just said, and you said no.
No, I'm saying we have invested all this time into this. That's why we would reconcile. However, would I trust you? No.
Do you trust me now?
Mostly, yes.
Yeah, that's because. But if I get my 6-pack back.
Shut up.
Okay.
You're so silly.
All right, so let's go to the last one. My boyfriend and I have been. Oh wait, I gotta load up Duke Ellington one more time. All right, we're back. My boyfriend and I have been together for 9.5 years. That's a lot of years. How long have we been together?
17.
Yeah, that's long too. Since I was 15 and he was 14. We grew up together and have a wonderful relationship. He is my best friend. He is a firefighter. He works at 2 different departments and is in paramedic school. I had been warned by a few firefighters/paramedics that I know before he started medic school that it is very stressful and that it takes a lot out of people when they are in the program. He started school in October and everything had been okay up until about 3 weeks ago. Doing clinicals at hospitals, working 2 jobs, and going to school, he is very stressed out. He has never been the type to talk about his feelings like most guys. So he has just completely shut himself off. What are your thoughts?
So my thoughts for this person is that you have already invested almost 10 years with this man. You knew what it was going in. You agreed to it going in. You were forewarned. This is a career. This isn't just a hobby. This is going to make a better life for you and your family and your husband. So this is something that you have to support him in and be there. You might have to be the rock. You might have to be there and hold the fort down while he does his 2 jobs, his classes, clinicals, everything else that he's doing. You may have to hold the fort down for him to get the education and everything he needs to do to have a better life for you, him, and your family.
Remember when I was doing the Bible school? And remember when it was like project time, and you would have to tell the kids.
You would drive me crazy.
Yes, sir. Listen, leave Daddy alone because he's got a big test coming up. Yeah, I remember that. But it seems like this is affecting them in a deeper extent. First off, I didn't know that.
Clinicals are horrible.
Now, do most fire? Is that like a path for most firefighters?
EMT part of firefighters have to do clinicals, yes.
Oh, okay. So firefighters always go to become EMTs, or most do?
I don't know if they all do, but I know that a lot of them do because they are first responders. Firefighters are first responders.
Right. Okay, so that makes sense. Things you learn. You learned that from Grey's Anatomy, huh?
No, I learned that from living next to the same fire station for a few years.
Okay, all right. So you do that. You get your get it together, William. So you have to, when you're a firefighter, it just doesn't stop there. You have to go on.
Yeah.
And yeah, I can see how that could be stressful to some people.
Of course it's stressful. Clinicals, I know nurses that almost didn't make it through clinicals. I have a nurse who I work with who didn't finish nursing school till she was older than I, and she is one of the best nurses I've ever met. She struggled, but her husband worked, and he held the fort down. He had help, he just kept it together, and that's nursing. That's not fighting and stuff. But
all right, you know what advice I have?
What?
If he has a cousin or a brother,
just stop it.
Date him.
Just stop it.
I bet you he'll fix his clinical problem after that.
No, I just stick it out, because it's going to get better as soon as he's done. Just be there for whatever he needs.
Okay,
yeah.
Fine, if that's what you say. Look, so I think what we should do now is we should take a break, and then when we come back, I'm gonna tell everybody why Donald Trump will be
Lord save us.
The next president
Spit on me.
of the United States. What? Okay, listen. You say too much stuff under your breath. If I spit on you, it was an accident while I'm talking.
Gross.
But you can't bring that up on the air. Like, you spit on me.
Gross.
It picks that up. That's embarrassing. Now you let all of Worcester know that you spit on me. And you said it just like that, too.
I said it quietly.
Okay, well, all right. Well, when we come back, we're going to talk about why Donald Trump will be the next president of the United States.
Really?
Yeah, Matthew's
Oh,
a Gemini.
no, I mean, Sterling's a Gemini. Everybody,
Really?
they're all Geminis. Yeah, Rachel, they all are.
Sterling, but they
all
also...
the early June people, because May to June 20-something is Gemini, because I'm Cancer.
So maybe that's why they get along. Sterling and Matthew get along because they're Geminis.
Maybe
because
they're each one of the fish.
Each one of the fish, okay. I don't know what that means. But,
Gemini is two fishes.
Oh, they're two fishes.
Or two somethings, I don't know.
So, no wonder why they jump me all the time.
Together, yeah. They get you.
Tell the girl to talk. I'm sorry, Willow, but Nia is not here. She said tell the girl to talk, not mom.
The girl is your mother, Willow. It is
No. She said
the girl,
not mom. She said tell the girl to talk, not mom. She thinks Nia's here. Willow, Nia is she has a family, a family thing, and our thoughts are with her, and our prayers are with her. But she's not here today, Willow. So you're gonna have to deal with your father and your mother. So one thing I think we should do, right?
What?
5 days. I think so how do you feel about coming in on Mondays? You've been here for about a couple hours now. We came in really early.
Yeah, we did.
I know. So
but we ate, and that was
did.
good because I was very hungry.
Okay, so how do you feel about coming in Mondays now?
I could come and join you guys on Mondays. That would be fun.
Well, no. What I'm saying is that Nia will have Mondays off.
But does she want Mondays off?
A 3-day weekend. Why not?
Well, ask her. It's her show, too. I'll come and join you if she wants to come. I'll come and join you on Mondays.
Oh, Willow, don't feel bad. I'm sure Nia's going to be okay. You know what? I might bring Willow up here for a show one day.
Willow will, eat that up, and her head will be bigger than it already is.
Okay.
Do not bring her on Tuesdays.
Oh, that's right, because she has
we should promote
gymnastics. So you want to...
Three Rivers is calling.
You want to...
They're going to tell me I want a cruise.
Oh, let's see who it is, because we love telemarketers.
No, answer it up. Answer it first.
Oh,
just in case it's a bill collector. Answer it
Hello?
first.
Hello. This is Sarah at Consumer Services. We're calling in reference to your current credit card account. There's no problem currently with your account.
I don't have a credit card.
However, but you contacted the
I don't have a credit card. Hang up on them.
Well, okay. Well, see, on the 5 o'clock shadow, if we get a call, we answer that call. Sometimes we have to warn them that they're on the radio. Yes. Sometimes we have to warn them that they're on what's called, so they can't cuss. But Willow says thank you. But yeah, so Jesus Jewels. So Jesus Jewels is the section of the show, segment of the show where I read a scripture and I show how that relates to what's going on today. Because the Bible was written, years and years and years and years and years and years and in a couple more years ago. Yeah. So, that's when the Bible was written. And a lot of people say, oh, the book is outdated and the book is old and but there's jewels that you can take out of that Bible.
Amen.
From beginning to end, word to word, and apply it to today for your everyday life.
That's right.
So we are going to get into our Jesus pieces. Let me go to, we'll be talking from the book.
Stop that.
Well, maybe I'm going to talk, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it, my Jesus pieces like that from now on. Don't feel, okay. And Matthew messaged me and he said nobody jumps you.
I know.
Him and Sterling in the chat room jump me all the time.
Yes, via chat room, not physically with you.
Yes, no, they don't physically jump me. They just jump me in the chat room when we're trying to talk about making up rules and stuff for a group, an exclusive group that we are all a part of. They set up against me.
The wrestling
Should
cult.
we need a Bible? Okay. So the Bible, the scripture, if my phone's not working.
Here.
No, it's upset. I'm using my phone.
Oh, my word. Here, have a Bible. Look, right there.
I don't want to use your Bible. I want to use my Bible on my phone.
Oh, my
That doesn't
word.
work. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is.
I will say, shout out to the Apple Store because they did really try to help you the other day.
No, they didn't.
They couldn't give you a free phone, but they tried.
Right, but you know what? I don't even think they said. Oh, it sounds like a button. So we just cleaned it up, and now we're going to charge you $400 if you want to buy a replacement phone. That don't help me at all.
They tried.
So, anyways, let me read, and I will be reading out of the book of Luke, chapter 9. If my phone starts messing up, verse 49. And it reads as follows. Master, said John, we saw someone driving out demons in your name, and we tried to stop him because he is not one of us. Do not stop him, Jesus said, for whoever is not against you is for you. What do you think about that, honey?
Me?
Yes, what do you? Yes, the co-host on the show for the thing. What do you think about that?
I really think that that's a scripture that I think a lot of churches need to read and reread and read again, because I take it as you're not in my club, so you can't do it.
Okay.
Where Jesus says right there, no,
Mm-hmm.
let him do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I take it.
So you know what else this applies to too? A lot of people in all this racist stuff that's going on in the world today, right? And like I said, and you have to admit, I have not gone in on racism like you thought I would, right?
Amen to that. Applaud yourself.
That's right. I'm gonna give myself the applause real quick.
You deserve it.
But to me, when they say, Master John said, we saw someone driving out demons in your name, and we tried to stop him because he is not one of us. That makes me think of there's a lot of groups out there, a lot of anti-racist groups, and sometimes if one member of that group doesn't like another member of that group, we don't work together. They refuse to work together. So we have all these fragments of groups out there that are fighting the same thing, but they're easily overcome because they're just little groups. But if they came together collectively and joined together, then we would be able to do a lot more things. And I think that's the problem in unity. I honestly think that's the reason why people like Donald Trump can become president. We didn't even talk about Donald Trump
will.
yet. Yeah, but
You've
we
got
will.
time.
Yep. So Jesus said, "Do not stop him, for whoever is not for you, whoever is not against you, is for you." So when you have a disagreement with a person and an organization, and you want to walk away and you want to start your own thing, that's fine. But just remember that if that other group is working for you, don't be so hateful as to where you hope they fail, or you're even instrumental in helping them fail. You know, be for people. We know we already have enough going against us as people, and not so yeah. So, hun, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
You know I am part of Mocked, and you know what Mocked stands for, right?
Yes.
What does Mocked stand for?
Men of Color Think Tank.
Yes, so I am part of the Metacolor think tank.
Yes,
And
you are.
you know, sometimes when it comes to this is different. You know, sometimes I'll get on Facebook and become an anti-racist warrior. I will go at them. I will become a Black Panther, right?
Yes.
But my wife is white.
Yes, she is.
How do you feel about that?
Do you really want me to answer this with the people that we know that's listening?
Go ahead, answer the question.
When you go on these rampages,
Yep.
it brings me back to my high school days.
Okay.
And it makes me hate being who I am. That I had no say in who I am.
Okay.
It makes me feel bad
All right.
for being the skin color that I am.
Okay.
And in high school, I used to have to lie because no one knew who my dad was, so I could lie. Because I grew up in a poorer part of, all the poorer parts of Worcester, and went to school on the richer bus, but lived in Washington Heights. So didn't have any friends, didn't have any of that stuff. So it reminds me of me hating myself because I didn't fit in with anybody at school. And I don't fit in with anybody anymore when you get on rampages like that.
All right.
That's how I feel about that.
Okay. Let me ask you this.
Sure.
Do you feel that racism is bad?
I do.
And you hate racism?
I do.
So that automatically makes you not one of them. Not one of they.
Wait a second now.
Yeah.
I don't want to misquote this person.
Okay.
And you know exactly who I'm speaking of.
Okay.
All white people are racist.
I don't know who
It's
said
in their blood.
I don't know who said that, but I don't think that I don't agree with that statement. Okay, I don't agree with that statement.
Okay. Because your peers do.
Okay.
And I find that to not be true. I don't like a lot of people. No race included, just people.
Okay.
I don't care who it is. I just if you have a horrible spirit, I'm good. That's it.
Right. If someone gives off some negative energy, you're not really feeling them.
I'm good, and I'll tell you all about it.
Okay. So, I think what happens is that when I go on those rampages, you think I am anti-white.
Yes, and then I wonder what the kids think.
Well,
because they're not sure who they are either sometimes.
Well, so the problem is that...
Wait a minute, it wasn't you, Rocky.
So the problem is being pro-black does not automatically mean being anti-white.
Okay, however, you can be pro-black, and not, but okay. Now let me not misconstrue this. You can be pro-black but not be hateful. But
right.
What happens is when you become pro-black, you forget that you're saved, and you become hateful.
All right, so let's go back to that scripture again. Let's go back to that scripture again. I am not a racist. Let's go back to that scripture where it says, we drove him out because he is not one of us. And Jesus said, no. if he is for you, then he is not against you.
That's right.
I believe that you are for me, at least. We're married, so
I am for what Mocked is all about.
Right.
I'm for the changes that are being made. I'm for everything that you guys are for.
Yep.
As long as you're doing it the correct way.
Whoa, wait.
No. I'm talking about like the peaceful protest that they did in front of the courthouse on that. I forgot what the Black Lives Matter signs downtown.
Yep.
I am for that.
Yep.
You're not looting. You're doing it the correct way. You're bringing awareness.
Okay.
The correct way.
Okay.
That's all.
All right. But I hope that the listeners out there hear that scripture where it says where Jesus said that. And if my phone wasn't shutting off constantly,
I gave you my phone.
I would say it again. It's Luke 9:49.
We actually read this in church on Sunday.
Yep, we did. So, that was just the Jesus pieces, and that's how I relate it to what's going on with us today. A lot of times, us in the struggle, in the fight for racism and equality, we'll turn our back on allies, we'll turn our backs on each other, we'll turn our backs on everybody, when the fact of the matter is that, just because they're not part of our group, they are still working alongside us.
Mm-hmm.
So that was our Jesus pieces, or Jesus jewels for today. We're going to take a quick break, listen to maybe one or two songs, and then we're going to come back, and I will tell you why Donald Trump is our next president of the United States.
This is why I can't have a gun.
POTUS.
What song is playing?
We could be more. What?
Oh. Rocky said, F you, Will.
Oh.
Right, I gotta pee again. So Jesus Pieces works better because you're taking a piece of it. F you, Will, from Rocky. I like the song.
Yeah, me too.
I don't like the song. I like the chorus. I hate Drake. Like, how many people are listening now?
I don't know.
Where did it go?
That's only for the
So
actual
why doesn't
thing.
she tell you?
She tells me sometimes.
You didn't even like your coffee.
I did.
Who is she?
I don't know.
Why did it skip?
It didn't.
She didn't say it.
That's how the song goes.
I wonder, is this in Worcester? Milford. Damn it. I'm trying to figure out what happened in Worcester, why all those ambulances and cops and everybody were out. So in Milford, Mass. today, a police officer was hit by a bobcat machine,
Mm-hmm.
and he was seriously injured. He was flown to the hospital on Monday after suffering serious head injuries in a construction accident in Milford.
Boring.
Well, that's sad. Everybody makes fun of these cops being out there, but, you know,
Mm-hmm.
this guy's he could die, you know? I think I'm going to go to welfare next week and ask them to pay for me to go to school.
And we are back. The 5 o'clock shadow. This is your boy Truthit with joy, the joy of the world, the joy of everyone, and the joy of you. All right.
Yeah, that's me.
So Donald Trump is basically a lock for the Republican Party nominee for the President of the United States. How do you feel about that?
It makes me cry a little inside.
Oh, well, then if you're crying over that, get ready to cry a little bit more because Donald Trump will be President of the United States.
Show me the numbers.
I don't need numbers. This is different. I don't need polls. Here at the 5 o'clock shadow, we don't need any polls. We don't need stripper polls. We don't need number polls. We don't need people polls. We don't need the North Pole. All we need is the wisdom. The wisdom I have. And I will tell you why Donald Trump will be the next President of the United States. You have to go back some decades when John F. Kennedy became the President of the United States.
Uh-huh.
You know what he did?
What did he do?
He revolutionized. He did.
Yes.
I almost sounded like I said he didn't when I said
Yeah.
he did. He revolutionized television. That was one of the ways he got into office. The ask not what your country can do for you.
But
Ask what you can do for your country.
Yeah.
Was all over television.
Mm-hmm.
That blew it up for television. He was the first potential president that really utilized that. But let me finish. Fast forward to recent times.
Mm-hmm.
Barack Hussein Obama.
Yeah.
What did he use? Social media.
Mm-hmm.
He revolutionized social media for politics. Nobody used social media like, listen, this is an
I'm
important thought.
listening.
Okay. He used social media to, what? He used social media, you gotta stop that.
I'm done. I'm sorry.
Okay, he used social media
Yes.
to revolutionize the presidency. All the people who Mitt Romney, none of them were using. As a matter of fact, they were trying to keep themselves away from social media.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is Donald Trump revolutionizing right now?
Idiocracy.
I don't even know what that means, but an idiot in it, so I can kind of guess.
Yeah.
But Donald Trump is revolutionizing reality television.
And that's the only thing that he...
Apparently, that's all he needs. You know why you know the names of all the, or majority of the other Republican candidates that are possibly running? Because Donald Trump talked about them. Like, this is, okay, so usually during a debate, you talk about things like the homeless and the unemployed.
Yeah.
And affairs overseas. Do you know some of the subjects that Donald Trump spoke about during presidential debates?
Nope.
The size of his hands to prove that he has a large penis. I'm not joking. This is what they talked about. This was a highlight of one of the Republican debates.
And this is the man that people are voting for.
He's talking about Elizabeth Warren on social media, and Elizabeth Warren falls right into the traps and responds.
Of course.
And, he was doing the Celebrity Apprentice for, years before he decided to run for POTUS, or President of the United States. And that is why Donald Trump is going to be our next president.
So who is he going to run against?
Hillary. It's a lot.
Just Hillary.
Trump
yeah.
versus Hillary, yep. Oh, they always have some unimportant,
I'm
insignificant...
going to write my name on the ballot.
Okay.
I'm going to write my name. I'm not voting. I'm just going to write my name.
Okay. I mean, you could do that. Maybe I should run.
You should write my name. Then I'll get 2 votes. Worcester, write my name.
Okay. I don't know if I'd vote for you, but I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. But he uses like it's become a circus, right?
Yeah.
But it's so crazy. Now that's all people are talking about.
Yes, he has made his name known, and it's very sad because he can't run anything. Like, he can't. And everybody comes, oh, well, he ran this and he ran. Yeah, he ran and he failed how many other things, though? He ran, look at all the stuff that he flopped.
Yeah. But still, he has the whole country talking about insignificant little things that he's doing. If you go to CNN.com, the top headline is, Bob Ryan, I'll do what he wants. Like, what kind of... how I'll do what he wants. I'll do what Trump wants. It's almost like they're talking as if they're forced to, and they have to either, there's a gun to their head and they either do it or they have to pay life or death consequences. And it all stems from Trump verbally attacking people. I mean, building the wall and all these outrageous things he said. It's so outrageous that it is a...
It brings me back to... it makes me think of the Hitler days.
Oh, that's crazy.
It truly does. It
Yeah.
makes me think of the Hitler days. Because he wants America to look like this.
Yep.
And I don't look like what he's thinking about.
Nope.
You don't look like what he's thinking about.
Nope. Except for the muscles.
Because he's looking for people that look like him.
Right. So, I mean, he attacks Carly Fiorina. He attacks women. But, I mean, that's he's our next president. So, batten down the hatches, be prepared. And you know what? The reason why I'm not worried yet,
because Hillary's still running.
No, he's going to be. I'm telling you, he is the next president of the United States. Accept it. But the reason why I'm not worried is because I don't know who his cabinet is. I don't know who the vice president is. if he picks good people that can keep him or hold him, you know, kind of
You do
keep
know
him in
that the
check.
vice president will be working for him.
Right. But that doesn't matter. Sometimes the vice presidents are a lot more instrumental than you think in like helping the president
I
with
say
his
we
decisions.
impeach before he even gets in.
Well, hey, you never know that might happen. All right, so before we get to the last story, we got about 20 minutes. I need to open up to you about something.
What?
So yesterday we were doing the what was that dance? The Running Man. Have you ever seen the new Running Man
I
dance?
saw you guys, and that's not the Running Man. That's like a gyrating thing. Like that's.
It's not a gyrating thing, Julie. It's just like it's almost like hopping back and forth in place.
Yeah, like the Running Man takes a lot more effort than that. I thought. I know.
No. Listen, that takes more effort than the Running Man.
Does it?
Yeah, because the beat is so much faster.
Well, it's a typical. It's
And,
what
like,
song is it? It's
Think
I
Circuit
don't
City
know.
DJs, First City DJs, or something like that. Last night I think of you.
Yeah, that one.
I want to be yours.
Okay, yeah. Let them sing it.
If your
Let them
name
sing
is
it.
on it, let me call you. When the rain is on,
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna call you. I don't know the words to it. Black people never know the
Sorry.
words to songs.
Sorry, Worcester. Sorry about that.
Whatever. So anyways, yeah, so the Running Man. So I got up and I started doing it, right?
I saw that.
And I was
you
doing
thought
good.
you were gonna die afterwards.
But I still do it. I do the
No,
thing.
you did do the thing.
This is different. Whether my life is on the life of mine or not, I'll do the dance. And I was doing it.
I saw you.
I was doing my thing. But you know what made me stop?
What?
I played it off like I was really out of breath.
You hurt yourself, didn't you?
No, I didn't hurt myself either. You know what I'm gonna say next, right?
No.
Okay. When I
I'm a
was
little
doing
worried.
it, it's like hopping back and forth like that.
Yeah.
My boobs,
Now I know what you're gonna say.
they were jumping like crazy. Like I wanted to go and put on like a wife beater to kind of hopefully hold them in place.
Oh my gosh.
They were really like, when I was bouncing like that, they were like boom, 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 boom. And when I stopped, they still like boom, 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 like 3 or 4 times after I stopped.
And this is why women hate the treadmill.
I get it now.
Okay, good.
I feel your pain. The treadmill is
The treadmill is not our friend.
okay. Maybe it's not. Oh, you know why? I wear the plastic bag. That's why I don't. Because I was wondering, why don't I feel it
You're
on
all
the?
tight in there.
Yeah, I wear. Applaud me for wearing a plastic
I
bag.
did make you
to lose
run.
weight.
That's right.
Yeah, I do. I wear the.
Trash bag.
Yep, I wear the trash bag. Helps you cut weight quicker.
And you crinkle when you walk.
Yep. But I mean, hey, you lose a lot of that sweat and a lot of that extra water. But you got to be careful because you'll get those cramps. But anyways, that's why. That's my problem. My problem is that my
Who was doing it with you? There was kids doing it, like
Chris.
big kids.
Chris was doing it.
Chris and
Sterling was doing it upstairs.
That's right.
We all were like.
Sky jumped in.
Yep, Sky. Did Sky jump in?
I don't know. I might be making that part up.
Yeah, I
I
don't
thought
think
Sky
Sky's
did.
doing it. No.
No, she did because she got on the table. She was doing it.
I got on the table.
You got on the table?
That coffee table was holding out for dear life. That coffee table was like,
I
ah!
love my coffee table.
Yeah, so you should have loved the fact that I got off of it.
I thank you for that.
Yeah, so that's the problem. Do you have any, you've given me no words. Ghost Town DJs, my boo. You gave me no encouragement about that at all.
I said you did good.
But when I said my boobs was bouncing,
I know,
you didn't
you
say
made me
nothing.
laugh. I'm
All
sorry.
you said was, now you know how girls feel. So you're basically saying that I do have a
I
boob
didn't
problem.
notice that.
You didn't notice them
No,
jumping
I
up
didn't
and down?
notice that. That's why I said I didn't notice that.
You recorded it, right?
Let me look. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you did record it.
I don't know. Dun, dun. Now the song is in my head. Now you got to get it out because I really don't even like that song.
All right. Well, we'll play the song right now, and as soon as the song is over, we're gonna come right back to see if my boobs were
So
in
now,
fact bouncing up and
Everybody else,
downsters.
get up and do this dance because he's gonna do it. I'm sure.
Yeah, if you don't know what the dance is, Google it. The Running Man Challenge. If you Google that, then you'll see the dance, and I can do the dance good.
You can. No, I did not record it. Sorry. Oh, I did. I lied. 3 seconds. Maybe. I know. It does this sometimes.
That's it.
Go to the next one. Yeah, that's it. Sorry. Because I took a picture instead of recording.
Oh. Sky was there.
She must not be listening anymore because she didn't say anything.
Mm-hmm. They gave North Carolina a couple days to Monday to decide.
To today?
Yeah, that they would, they would sue because they feel like the law is unconstitutional to let people use the bathroom. So over this past weekend, I was listening, and the governor, he was like, "We're weighing our options. We're trying to figure out what the best move is." And this morning, the governor of North Carolina sued the White House.
Ooh.
They sued the White House. Let me read some of this. The United States and North Carolina tangled over transgender rights on Monday, with the Justice Department filing a civil rights lawsuit over the state's so-called bathroom bill, and state officials defiantly filing suit against the federal directive to stop the implementation of the controversial legislation. The federal lawsuit, Attorney General Loretta Lynch told the reporters, cast the fight as the latest in a line of civil rights struggles. The department seeks declaratory relief and threatens to curtail federal funding to North Carolina Department of Public Safety and the University of North Carolina. It was not so very long ago that states, including North Carolina, had other signs above restrooms, water fountains, and on public accommodations, keeping people out based on a distinction without a difference. We moved beyond those dark days, Lynch said. How do you feel about that?
How do I feel about the bathroom thing or about North Carolina?
How do you feel about what I just read? How about that?
I mean, good. It's kind of like North Carolina is going to like follow in like Texas, be their own little world, I think.
Okay.
Do their own little thing. And that's okay.
Okay. So the act, House Bill 2, it's called, bans people from using public bathrooms that do not correspond with their biological sex.
That's how I'm sorry, if you have a thing, you should pee where the things pee.
Since its passage in March, North Carolina has become a national battleground on the issue of transgender rights. It's drawn a flurry of condemnation from civil liberty groups, LGBT advocates, and major businesses.
Do I have a problem with LGBT or transgenders? No, not at all. Do I have a problem with what happened just the other day? I can't remember what town it was in, but there was a man who went in the ladies' room and was standing on a toilet.
Yep.
Not, you don't see the feet, so you go in the bathroom right next door, and was filming a little girl using the bathroom over the stall. Because in this state, you legally can do it.
No, you can't legally record other kids.
But you can legally...
But you use the same bathroom.
Yes.
So what that guy was doing, he was doing that to prove a point. And he was doing that to
No, this was a real...
Alright, sure.
Yeah, okay. You know what? If you go to the... Yeah, I'm old. If you go to the mall... Yep. In, like, the Natick Mall. If you go to the Natick Mall, they have a men's room, they have a ladies' room, and then they have a unisex bathroom, which is for families. I say that with quotation marks. It's for... I usually use that bathroom because I think it's usually cleaner. It gets cleaned more often.
Okay.
So, why can't they just have, like, regular bathrooms? Just unisex bathrooms all around. Why does it have to be the men can go in the women's bathroom and the women can go in the men's bathroom? Let's just make them all unisex. And if I don't want to take my kids in the bathroom anymore, guess what? My kids will go pee out in the corner. It's not that serious. it's serious enough where the religious,
Mm-hmm.
and I say religious because I don't mean the Christians, the saved, I mean the people that will whack you with a Bible. No, don't do it. I get it. I understand both sides of them. I understand both sides because I have little girls who go to the bathroom by themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Now they don't.
Well, after the law's passage, musicians such as Bruce Springsteen, Demi Lovato, Nick Jonas, and the bands Pearl Jam and Boston canceled concerts in the state of North Carolina. They've cost one venue $200,000 in ticket sales. PayPal and Dutch Bank have canceled plans to expand in North Carolina. And you know the way I look at it is it's so trivial. It's so trivial.
I mean, if you go to I don't know, if you go to like a regular place, you have one bathroom and it says men or women on both bathrooms. Do you know what I mean? So just take if it's that big of a deal, go in with your kids. Make sure they're safe. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
If I mean, I for one, because I have little kids who do still go to the bathroom by themselves. Like I said before, if you have you go where you go.
Okay.
If you don't, then you go where the people who don't have one go. Wherever but I don't make the rules. I just abide by them.
Yeah. I think that it's you're not.
There's so much. Oh, these are the people that want to grow my grass for me.
Okay. I don't think. Okay. Yeah. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Whoever uses what bathroom, I go in there to toot and call it a day. And I doubt if you go in there.
You toot.
Yeah, and if you saw like some of the way that the kids leave our bathroom, they ain't going in there to look at them. And if anything, that'll help protect them. Like, shine, I ain't messing with someone that smell like that. Anyway, before we get out of here, how do you feel you did today?
I don't know.
It's your first one.
Yeah.
A little rusty.
A little rusty. Yeah.
You
A lot
think
of
you were-
rusty.
You think you were rusty?
A lot of rusty.
I thought you did all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Any feedback from me?
No. I got nothing.
You got nothing. Well, how do you feel now? It's 7 o'clock. You feel a little tired? Oh, you were tired already. Oh, gosh. A man's work is sun to sun, but a woman's work is never done.